Hey, what's up guys? Kai here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Lufia in the Fortress of Doom. Since last time, I sold all of my excess equipment in Mars, rested up at the inn, and now we're all set and ready to go to take on Aisen Tower to rescue Professor Shia and his son from the pirates. Hey, this looks familiar. Yeah, this is where you get the Might Armor if you would like to farm it. Now, don't come in here expecting to get one after the first battle like I did, because, as I mentioned earlier, you have a 1 in 256 chance of getting it to drop, so it is incredibly rare. But if you want to farm it, this is where you would do so. A lot of new enemies to go over today. But let's start by going to the left. When in doubt, go left. Hey, what does this say? Step on 4 switches in front of the door, then step on the door switch to open it. Alright, sounds easy enough. Or not. What kind of alarm would you have back then? Let's see here. Hey, new enemies, dark spooks. Follow the Reaper. Bonus points if you get that reference. Now, these guys can use instant death on your characters, and it seems to be more accurate than it should be. Although it's nothing to worry about. Nice enemy model though, I love their design. Got a badass scythe and everything. Power cord, awesome. More new enemies, Steel Lords. These guys are weak to thunder. And they have really high physical defense. I'll go ahead and attack with Jaren just to show that off to you guys. Yeah, she's not going to do a whole lot with her bow, unfortunately. And that was a waste of a Sunder spell. I should have just went with Bolt. Oh well. Hey, Jaren's about to level. Nice. Anyways, moving on. Hey, there's the professor. Well, how would you know that? Right, we heard about this. Ah. Okay. So there's a clue as to the solution to the puzzle that we'll have to solve later on. Here we get a speed potion. Very nice, as always. Don't be one, don't be one, don't be one! Hey, very nice. And over here we get a high bomb. Awesome. Uh-oh, berserkers! Oh, thankfully these aren't the same berserkers as the ones in Breath of Fire 3! Oh, you guys... Oh, you remember those enemies, don't you? Those guys are fucking hard. Luckily, the berserkers in this game aren't nearly as difficult. And believe it or not, they are actually not weak to lightning. Yeah, the game tries to trick you. But yeah, berserkers in Breath of Fire 3, very damned hard. Berserkers in Lufia, not so much. This dead end looks a little suspicious. Yeah, it is. There's a hidden pitfall. Now, that item is also very easy to miss. I'll be honest, I didn't know about that the first few times I played the game. So now let's go back up a few floors. Now that I think about it, the Berserkers in Dragon Warrior 2 were pretty fucking hard too. Man. But we'll get to those guys soon enough, with more new enemies, fire plates. And these are the guys that drop the Might Armor. They're actually pretty tough, believe it or not. They have... Well, first of all, they're weak to water, not ice. Don't ask me how that works. But they have pretty high physical defense. They can use the Mirror spell, so watch out for that. And they can also increase their magic defense. So, but they're easy enough with a good Sunder. And I believe that is it for new enemies. You know what, I wonder if a bolt spell can kill him, even without the flash ring. Let's find out. Wow, that is sick. Alright, let's go to the left now. I believe that's it for new enemies, so we can start cutting out random battles. Why would you give me a big arrow this late in the game? Alright. Let's finish looting this place of all of its treasure. I think these are the last two boxes right up here. Wow. Do you guys see that? Steel Lord carried a Grand Blade. I have never seen that drop, ever. In all the years I've been playing this game, I have... Wow, that is... Wow, my luck today is just insane. Yeah, it's a lot better than the Buster Sword. So, let's give that to Kai. Wow. Maybe I should go back to the old cave and try to get a Might Sword. What do you guys think? What do you mean, no? Alright, moving on. In other news, did you guys hear about Jackie Chan's son getting arrested for marijuana possession? Yeah, he's facing possible execution. Are you fucking crazy? Yeah, meanwhile in China, trollolol. And hey, Jaren leveled, alright. And she learned champion. Yeah, we are the champions. Queen reference, alright. This LP cannot get any better. Yeah, I read that article and I was just stunned. I mean, people think our drug laws are strict. Oh, man. Yeah, you get caught smoking a bowl, chilling with your friends on the porch, and next thing you know, you're facing a firing squad. Yeah, that's crazy though. I guess that is one way to regulate drugs, is just send a message, right? And the encounter rate really spiked up. Hey, Kai's about to level again. Alright, we made it to the top. Now, I don't know how you're supposed to figure this puzzle out other than trial and error. So I'm going to show you what happens if you screw up, and then I'll show you the right way to do this. Game. Alright, Kai hit level 42. Decent stat gains. And I'll just leave this one in here. It's pretty quick and easy. Ooh, if Lufia could get one more level before the boss... Spoiler alert, there's a boss. That would be really nice. So anyways, basically you hit those 4 switches, then you try to open the door, and if you screw up, this happens. Gyar! Alright, it's boss time against pirates. Alright. And we want to use Dread with Kai, because that'll lower everybody's physical defense. So that's pretty nice. But these guys are pretty easy. Just go with your best multi-targeting spells. One casting of Dread, and just go all out. You'll be fine. Now, you saw him use the Parasiter, and it increased his attack power. That also works for your characters, if you buy the ciders from the cider shops. However, it's by such a minuscule amount when compared to a Power Gourd, it's not worth it. Whoa, Sleep Arrow affects your whole team? Huh. Wow. I was not expecting that. Well, there's really nothing I can do except sit around and hold my dick. So, yeah. I guess we're going to be on autopilot for a while, guys. Until somebody decides to wake up. Hopefully it's Lufia. Three damage. That's just sad. Maybe this wasn't the best way to show these guys off. Jaren wakes up. Okay. Well, let's use an Awaken on Lufia, because she can actually use the spell to wake everyone else up. And by everyone else, I mean just Agoro. Thanks, game. I don't think we've ever seen the Awaken spell. Not that it matters. But anyways, yeah, you get 3,000 experience. And the puzzle resets. Now, every time you screw up, the enemies will come back in here and you have to fight them again. So I'm going to take a second here to... Actually, no. I'm not going to heal up. Well, I should heal. Yeah. Now, I believe... Well, the professor said upper left is first. And I think it's lower right, lower left, upper right. Yes, okay. Do I get Lufia that level? Yeah, why not? She only needs like, what, 5,000 experience? I'm gonna take care of that. Actually, I'm going to give her the flash ring and then take care of that level really quickly, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, Lufia gained a level, and at level 41 she learns Thunder! Yeah! Destruction rains down from the heavens. Thunder is the most powerful spell in the entire game, and combined with the flash ring, Lufia is going to fuck some serious faces. Oh, baby! Okay, so, let's heal up, because she only has 2 MP, and screw that noise. Lufia, just, why don't you give us a boost? Or, Jaren. Okay. So, alright. Made it to the top. For boss time against Bosun and Pirates. Wait a minute, don't you think your names ought to be switched? Shouldn't you have a unique name, and shouldn't you be a generic pirate? Yeah, pretty much. Whoops. Anyways, first things first, we want to focus the bosun on the left here, or the pirate rather, because he'll be casting heals and buffs throughout the entire fight. So let's see here. Why don't you cast Trick on yourself? You give a Power Gore to Agoro, and Lufia should drain his defense. There we go. Now this whole battle is just one big mistranslation. It's so weird. Like, well, you'll see, Let's see, Jaren, yeah, just join in on the offense. Yeah, dubious. Why would that increase your magic defense? That makes no sense. Anyways, let's give Thunder a shot. See how well that does. He has another spell called Foul that'll, like, put you to sleep. That doesn't make sense either. Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, this is why we have Jaren. Now, Bosun on the left has another... Wow, I'm getting really unlucky with that today. But he has another spell also called Dubious that will increase your magic defense. So that's kind of strange. Well, you know what? Let's just keep using Jaren. Now this guy on the right, Bosun, has a move later on called, yeah, right there, Stun. How does a stun increase his attack power? That makes no sense. Oh, this whole battle is just weird. Let's see here, Jaren, what do I want you to do? Actually, do I have any... No, I don't have any Mind Gourds. Okay, well, yeah, just do something. This guy should almost be dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Lufia get a head start on the debuffs for... And Jaren, you're gonna start blowing that wind flute. Or you could blow my wind flute, that works too. But yeah, once you get rid of the pirate on the left there, just kind of start this battle over. You want to debuff this guy, reestablish your buffs, and then go all out. This guy looks more like a Viking than a pirate. What is he, one of the Lost Vikings? Yeah, maybe. Let's see, Power Gourd on the melee fighters. We already got Drain going, so yeah, we should be in pretty good shape. Just have Jaren use the Wind Flute every round, because he does have a few multi-targeting attacks that he'll start to use eventually. It's nice that they threw this boss fight in here before we get our submarine. It's been a while since we had boss time. Yeah, Thunder is so good. And I love that spell animation. Easily the coolest looking spell in the game. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, I'm not biased towards lightning spells or anything like that, but usually in RPGs, thunder magic and water or ice magic are my favorite elements, even though a lot of times ice and water are interchangeable. We're in pretty good shape actually, so why don't you screw it, Power Gourd yourself and join in. So yeah, it probably comes as no surprise to you guys that when I played Magic the Gathering, I typically ran black and blue decks. Yeah, just when you thought you knew everything about me, guys, I reveal another skeleton in my closet. It's hanging right next to all the dead hookers. But yeah, Kai used to play Magic the Gathering long time ago, not any time recently. But it was a fun game. I really enjoyed it. The strategy was what really drew me in, and the artwork. I would like to show you guys his multi-targeting spell, but he may not do it. It's basically the flood spell. Wow. Go Kai. Yeah, we want our money back. Oh, or that. Oh, by the way, that royal statue we found in the Herod Royal Vault, you could just sell that. It gives you like 2,500 gold. But it serves no other purpose. Well, then why are you here? Father! Alright, took care of the pirates, rescued Lu, and we picked up the Silver Tarot and the Pirate Key, so... Alright. Actually, it might be quicker to just... Damn it. Game? Well, let's just do some backtracking. Actually, I will just meet you at the jail cell, so be right back. Okay, we made it. Let's put that Pirate Key to use by grabbing this treasure first. Priorities, right? Here we get the Heavy Ring. This is a unique item. It is the highest strength boosting ring in the entire game. However, it also increases your weight by like 100 pounds. It is ridiculous. So I'm not a fan of that, but you can use it if you want to. And speaking of rings, you want to put the blast ring back on Lufia. That way Kai and Agoro can feel completely irrelevant to the game once again. Yeah, once you get the blast ring, Lufia can probably solo the entire game, if it weren't for status ailments. Maybe that's why this game is called Lufia and the Fortress of Doom, because every other character is irrelevant. Anyways. Hey, how's it going? Excuse me. What about you? How do you not recognize your own son? Reminds me of God and that crazy quack oracle from Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, what the hell, Dad? kid's like 6 years old. What do you mean, what is he gonna do? You can't just leave him on his own. It is your destiny to go with your father. Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, well there is that. Hey, you're one to talk, Lufia. Lab 3. Why can't they just call it the name of the town? Anyways, Lab 3 is Carvis, I believe. You know what this music reminds me of, viewers? Did you ever play that game called Robotrek? This music sounds like it belongs in that game, doesn't it? Hey, alright. Ah, finally. All that hard work is about to pay off. Wow. And this is where you learn about Ring Island and how to get there. But I've already been there earlier in the LP, so what I'm going to do is just have Jaren warp us to the town of Sochette, as was just mentioned by the professor. Or we could go on our boat, that works too. With underwater music, alright. I love underwater music, it's so peaceful, serene. It's too bad it just sounds the same in every RPG. But yeah, I'm gonna be lazy and just warp to Sochette. Hooray! So when we come back next time, we'll explore the town of Sochette, talk to the villagers, see if we can't get any information on Doom Island, and then we'll put our falcon to use and dive underwater. Until then guys, as always, thank you for watching, hope you have a good day. Take care.